Neil, guess what?
What?
We're live.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. And we are getting a little out of our comfort zone today.
I'm never in my comfort zone.
Fair enough.
I don't know what a comfort zone is.
I guess first off, before we get too far in, big shout out to OG Toxic Avenger for following us 4 days ago. Super appreciate that follow. We are working our way towards the 50 followers needed for a Twitch account that allows people to subscribe to us, which would be awesome. So super cool. We are bringing an oldie out. Call it Throwback Thursday, Thursday.
It's like a newie a little bit, right?
Kinda, yeah. I mean, it's new-ish in the sense that it's getting rebooted, and so through that we're gonna explore this game a little bit more, see if it's something that
I have played this like exactly twice 3 years ago with you.
Yep.
So it's gonna be extra embarrassing when I crush you.
Probably true, but I mean, I'm basically used to this point being demoralized. Like,
you just don't even feel it anymore.
What is this? What is this feeling of happiness? I just feel more impending dread than anything these days. but just every stream with Neil, I'm like, oh great, here I go again, gonna get beat. That's not true.
I didn't beat you on Sunday.
No, because we play cooperatively.
Right.
I see what you did there. I'm not sure how I feel about that right now. Just going to do one final share to the Ashes online group so everybody knows, because we are hoping to do this more often. So
yeah, so they can tell me how bad I am at a game I've never played.
Well, right. I am definitely... I'm out of my comfort zone because I probably played this game maybe a total of 4 times, and all 4 of those times were 3 years ago.
Yeah. It looks cool, though. Like,
I mean, it's...
From a, like, aesthetic point of view, it's very pleasing.
Agreed. It's easily one of the best looking games. It's hard to believe this game is, as old as it is at this point. What's interesting to me is, it's really pretty elegantly designed, and it was so far out of like the realm of norm for a card game when it came out. Right now, we've seen so many games that sort of build off of this you go, I go mentality that. I mean, obviously Destiny did it, and
all of the Fantasy Flight games.
Pretty much every Fantasy Flight game since has done it, and it definitely had some issues with timing and things. I remembered some of that going on, and I think they're really aiming with the 1.5 Reborn, which is now officially going to happen. To raise, to fix some of that with in terms of the design. Thanks for joining our stream. If you're watching, be sure to say hello and chat. We'd love to know you're here. We're going to play Ashes very poorly tonight, just a heads up. So if you're looking for like super high level Ashes play, we're probably not your stream. Not because we don't want to do that, maybe, but just no experience.
Pick the froggy. You get me every time.
I do. So, look at these fancy tokens. We should use... Well, they're not fancy, but they're like the game tokens. But one thing we are going to play that we know for sure is the dismount rules have changed.
Or are going to change?
Or are going to change
with
1.5. That's the first player token. Isn't it schmancy?
I guess.
Neil is giving me the look of what's wrong with you.
I'm not a big fan of tokens.
I know. So
just like there's enough stuff on the table already, especially in a game with dice.
Tonight we are playing Rimea versus Xander.
Soggy Fishman
versus Big Hammer Man.
Yeah, MC Hammer over here.
MC Hammer. Too legit to quit. So
I got dinosaurs.
I know.
I know
you always pick the cool deck.
Yeah,
it's just the way it works. So we've picked our first 5. I have no idea if they're the right first 5, just so everybody knows. But
right, a very cool aspect of this game is that you get to pick your opener.
Right. I think it's a really neat way to handle not needing a mulligan rule. So we're going to shuffle our dice. You shuffle yours as well.
We shuffle our dice? What the hell does that mean?
AKA roll the dice. Alright. I mean, who doesn't like rolling dice? Let's be honest.
I kind of don't.
What? I don't even know if we can be friends anymore.
Well. Alright, so I got a couple Leafs.
Okay.
A couple Angels.
I got 2 horses, whatever they're called. They're part of the Sympathy Magic set. No wolves. And I got 1 music note, a couple of faces, I guess, and then 4 basics. So I think the first thing I have to do, and if you're watching in chat and we make any glaring mistakes, please
please tell me,
because we're sort of not sure what we're doing. Is I am going to take my first main action to play Summon Ancestor Spirit, and I exhaust that, face and a basic, and this just is a main action and exhaust. Discard 1 card from your hand or move 1 die from your active pool to your exhausted pool. If you do, draw 1 card or place an Ancestor Spirit Conjuration on your battlefield. Cool. I have no idea what Ancestor Spirit does. Just an FYI. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's neat. Sounds good. Okay. So that's that. And my side action... I'm going to meditate 1 card away. So I meditate a Battle Seer, and I'm going to bring this up to a wolf. And it's your turn.
Okay. I can meditate first, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, again.
So I'm going to meditate, mill myself 1.
Okay.
Let me decide if I need to mill myself 2 or not. Yeah, mill myself 2.
Okay.
I'm going to flip these to lion side.
Lions. Lots of lions.
And then... I'm going to play this Pain Shaman. Seems pretty cool.
So what does Pain Shaman do? Because I have no idea.
I gotta pay for him here.
Yeah.
Alright. He's a 2/3/3.
Okay.
Has recover 3. He has exchange pain 1. After it receives damage, I can deal a damage to target unit or remove a wound token from target unit.
Oh, nice. That seems cool.
Yeah. He seems like he does a lot of things, so...
Kind of. I would agree.
And it's not like a... It doesn't like use up an action to do that. It's triggered off him taking damage, so...
Okay. So my main action is I'm going to exhaust Summon Ancestor Spirit. Because I checked it out.
Right.
And play a battlefield Ancestor Spirit. I can get up to 4 things on play. And this is a side action exhaust. Place exhaustion token on target unit. So let's just go ahead and exhaust your Pain Shaman.
Alright, he's tired.
He's tired. And then because this has ephemeral, I don't know how to say that
Ephemeral?
word. Ephemeral. After this unit becomes exhausted, remove it from the game. So my spirit is out.
And you can't get him back ever?
Yep.
You can't, like, resummon him?
Nope.
Oh. Was that good to do?
I don't know.
Like, it's just like... What did you pay for that? A main action and exhaust this to exhaust my guy?
Yeah. I don't have a side action that I want to do here. Maybe I do. I'm going to meditate once and make one of those. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, I already did my side action. Jeez. I can't
Wow.
I'm cheating. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm cheating right out of the gate.
What am I gonna do? I feel like I'm like missing out by not making a side action.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna play second Pain Shaman.
Oh well, Was that part of your first 5?
Yeah.
I think we cheated there. I think by rule you can only have one of a similar card, but that's okay. I think
Oh, well,
it's okay.
That's fine. We'll just give me a random one. Oh, well, that's a copy of a card I already have too. There we go.
Okay. Sorry, I should have clarified that.
You definitely should have told me that before
I forgot about that rule in particular. But yeah, they don't let you like stack like multiples of the same card.
All right. Uncheat.
Yeah. We corrected the game state.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play a spell then. Summon Shining Hydra.
Okay. Discard spell.
Yep.
Okay.
And it makes me a Shining Hydra.
Sounds
Weird,
good.
right?
So strange. Okay. And he's a 1/3.
He is a 3/3.
What's his regenerate?
When he takes after one or more wound tokens are placed on him as a result of damage, he starts making heads. It's like an attachment for him, and they're in my pile.
Okay.
They give him +1/+1/+1.
Okay. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna do this, and that for a Battle Seer.
Uh-oh.
When this unit is declared as an attacker or leaves play, you may draw a card.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, pretty
That
sweet.
sounds like a card that I would want to play.
Yep, and it feels like right up your alley.
It is a 1/3/1.
Yep.
That's kind of bad for me.
He's a 3/3/1. 3 attack, 3 life, 1 recovery.
Okay.
Side action. I'm just going to do my visions on my Pheonixborn. Look at the top 3 cards. Interesting.
I guess I could have Pain Shamaned if I had used the Xander ability, because he like tutors up an ally. Interesting.
We'll just do that and put them back. I'm not going to spend the basic die to move 1 to the bottom.
Okay.
And that's my side action.
Alright. My main, I'm going to put a Sacred Ground on my spell board.
Okay.
Which is, when an opponent would use a spell that affects all units, or each exhausted unit, I can discard this to cancel it.
Okay.
After a player has declared attackers, I can place an exhaustion on this to have all units gain the following for the remainder of the turn. Armored 1.
Okay.
So if they take prevent 1.
That seems bad.
Why?
For me.
Oh. Well, it gives your guys armored 1 too.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, all units.
All units, okay.
Now I guess I'll do this thing.
2 up an ally?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, go get another one of those pain guys. I think. I wonder if there's anything I can play for just like... Yep, I'll just get Pain Shaman.
Okay. Sounds good. Side action?
That was my side action.
Oh, okay.
My main action was play this. Side action was do
Okay.
Xander ability.
So my main action is going to be spend a basic and summon a ghostly mount.
I assume I'm supposed to shuffle after this ability, though it doesn't say to.
I would assume so too. Side action.
Oops.
Let's.
Excuse me.
Let's see what this does. For funsies, right? That's what we're doing. So I'm going to use my side action for the summon ghostly mount. Spend these 2 dice. The green die is overpowered for it, but exhaust this and summon a ghostly mount. So the seer goes like this. And it's this spell interesting. I wonder what the difference is between these. Oh, okay. Yeah. We're going to do the Spectral Charger Mount. It's a 3/2 with 0 recovery. But it has battle advantage, which just says when this unit is in battle, it deals its damage before other units without battle advantage deal their damage.
As first strike?
First strike. It's first strike.
Yeah.
Side action.
You did both?
Yep, you're right, I did. So we're good.
Alright.
Hey, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Ashes poorly tonight because we haven't played in years. So be sure to let us know if we're doing anything wrong. Say hello. We'd love to know you're here.
Is this when it all the time or when it
When it battles.
so is that when it attacks or
Yeah,
is
when
that
it attacks
blocks?
or if I counter. It's considered battling if I counter as well.
So how am I supposed to kill it? I mean, I guess I can kill it just by
Direct
doing this,
damage?
but- Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright. I'm gonna meditate.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Nature's Wrath,
Mm-hmm.
which is a main action and a leaf. And it does 1 to everything.
Okay.
All units, not Pheonixborn. And then I have 2 triggers. So,
That's a 5. You didn't do 5.
oh, hold on, there. It's the backside of a 1. After this receives damage, I'm going to do 1 damage to this.
Okay. Okay, so this dies. This comes back to my hand. I don't think the battle trance will kick in, which is when it leaves play, get a draw card. So I could be wrong. Somebody knows
Then
in
I
chat,
have-
let me know.
I have Shining Hydra head trigger. So after 1 or more wound tokens are placed on this as a result of damage, if this is not destroyed, attach a Shining Hydra head to it.
Okay.
So here's my Shining Hydra head. This has fleeting, so at the end of turn I discard this. It has Terrifying 1, can't be blocked or guarded by units with an attack value of 1 or less, and it gives it +1 attack, +1 life, +1 recover.
Seems pretty solid. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that.
Well, it goes away.
The head does?
Yeah, it has fleeting. It discard this at the end of the round.
Oh, okay. So you got to recover the one, and then it.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
It makes it like bigger for a little bit, and then.
Hey, what's up, multiple man army? Yeah, you did. So we're not doing a great job, but trying to get through it. Thanks for joining our stream. Appreciate it.
We have viewers.
We have viewers.
No, I'm extra embarrassed. I guess that's all. That's both my actions.
Okay. Well, you really.
I assume that this doesn't take up a slot in my row. Not that it mattered. I got a million.
No, I don't think so. I think because it's attached to the Shining Hydra, it's not considered extra on your battlefield. Let's meditate this away. Change this to that. Let's go ahead and play a Hexbane with this.
What does that do? Something bad for me?
It's a wall of text.
It's a wall of text.
We do appreciate you coming by. It says, after an opponent uses an ability or dice power to place a die in your exhausted pool, you may place one exhaustion token on this spell to select one die in that opponent's active pool and place it in that opponent's exhausted pool. After an opponent uses an ability or dice power to deal damage to a unit or Pheonixborn you control, you may place one exhaustion token on this spell to deal one damage to the opponent's Pheonixborn.
Okay, so if I screw with your dice, you can screw with my dice back. If I damage your guys, you can damage my Pheonixborn.
Yep.
Okay.
Ding.
Yep.
I was a turn late on this.
I noticed that. All right. Do I have anything else to do? I have one.
Yeah, you have like main action attack with Shining Hydra.
Right.
just smack my Pheonixborn. Yeah, I don't know if we'll get to build a local scene with the lack of retailer support, but Neil and I plan to play on stream quite a bit, I think, providing that he likes it, because this is like his second game ever.
All right. I guess go fight win.
Attacking for
4.
4. Get out of here with that 4.
It would have been 3, but he's got an extra head.
I know. 1, 2, 3. 4 damages on Rimea. Okay. Side action?
Nope, nothing.
Okay.
You got to be about out of stuff, right? I'm about out of stuff.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide what I'm doing here. So I doubt that's considered an ability or a dice power, since that's just an attack, so I don't get to counter with my Hexbane.
Right. If I ever use Pain Shaman again, then you can do it then. Like if you had this in play turn before, you get to do it twice.
Yeah.
Because once for the Nature's Wrath and once for the Pain Shaman trigger. Oh, I guess I should. I'm gonna do this too.
What's that do?
When I attack, I just give units armored 1 until end of turn.
Okay. I'm just going to use my side action on my illusion magic to remove your die from the pool.
Okay. Wasn't doing much anyways.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you had, like, you still had dice power ability, and then
not
I'll
for
pass main.
Not for wings. Lion is the dice power ability. I'm passing.
Okay, so we both pass. So we hit the recovery phase, which is recover wounds.
And then this will go away at the very end.
Right. We remove exhaustion. And we exhaust any additional dice that we want to exhaust. I don't think you have to exhaust any if they're still in your pool. So that's one reason why I still did that.
Okay.
And then,
so I can't keep it.
And then we move to prepare phase. So the Shining Hydra head pops off. And we roll dice.
So Does this go back in my conjuration
It
pile,
does.
or is it removed forever?
No.
Okay.
Should go back to the conjuration pile. Unless it specifically says, like, remove from the game, like my conjuration did.
Okay. Does this mean I'm first this time?
Yes, with the first player token. We rolling like a boss. Not really.
I got some leaves. Actually, this was not very many basics, so it's probably good.
Yeah. I, like, just rolled a bunch of middle tier and wolves.
Okay, so now we can discard cards and then draw up to 5.
Yes, I'm going to keep this card.
I'm not going to discard. I'm just going to drop to 5.
Okay.
This deck is sweet. I am glad that I picked this one.
I'm still trying to figure this deck out. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to... I think it has something to do with the ghostly mounts, but I'm not quite sure I understand it yet.
Alright, I guess my... What do I need? I need a...
So I have a question for chat. If you have an ore ability, is that considered a 1 and it's got 3 different symbols? Hey, thanks for the follow, Squirrel. Appreciate it. Thanks, the big K54 for the follow. Super appreciate it. Maybe chat knows. If I have an ore cost ability, is that considered a 3 cost magic cost, or is it considered a 1 magic cost? If it's like 3 different symbols with an ore. So basically, I mean, Neil knows what it is. A Battle Seer, for those of you watching, is that considered a 1 magic cost card, or is that considered a 3 magic cost card? Just curious.
I'm allowed to have more than one of the same thing in play, just not in my opener.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
You have 2 Pain Shamans. Yep.
play second Pain Shaman. And then side I'll use the Xander ability.
Okay. Tutor up an ally.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just going to spend a music note to play a second copy of Hexbane.
I'm gonna get a Raptor Herder.
Whatever he does.
He is a main action, a leaf, or a music note. So just a leaf for me.
Sure.
When he comes into play, I put a Raptor into play from my conjurations.
So I'm just curious because I don't know whether this is a 1 cost, 2 cost, or a 3 cost. What would you consider it?
I don't know.
Each symbol normally, when they're separated, according to this.
I assume, like...
According to this, that's a 3 magic cost, but it's not linked. So an unlinked, I would assume...
If an X is 0, it says X is 0. It has to be 1. Like,
just 1, right? That's
like,
what I would
just
assume.
like this would be 1.
Because you'd only pay 1 for it to
Right.
put it out. Yeah, I agree.
They can correct us if we're wrong.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide on an ability to use. So.
All right. Well, I did both of my things.
Okay. So I played a Hexbane for my main. For my side action, I'm in a Visions. I have no idea how this ability works, but that's okay. Probably gonna have to check an FAQ on that one. We'll put this. I have to pay a basic to put it on the bottom, I think. Nah, I'll just leave it as is. And then that's an exhaustion on my Pheonixborn. So that's main side.
All right. I wonder if this applies. So this says all units gain the following ability for the remainder of the turn. When this triggers, does that give it to these, and then the rest of the units that are played for the remainder of the turn have it, or does it just like blanket?
I would imagine it would blank. It would not be active on my units because they weren't on the game state when played.
Okay.
That would be my guess, right?
That's how like Magic would work, but I don't know how this is supposed to be.
I don't either. So we're gonna go with. We're gonna default to the things we think we know.
Okay. I don't even know that I want to do that ability because I like it when these guys take damage, but maybe I should. I am gonna I guess make additional Hydra.
Okay. Seems solid.
And then side, I'm going to spend my frog to deal a damage to this Hydra. Deal 1 damage to a target unit.
Okay.
So let's put a damage on him, and let's give him a head.
Okay. Sounds good.
Good.
Okay. So main action. I'm confused. If this is an ore, why would you ever not play this for just a basic?
This isn't an ore.
It's not?
No, look. This is an ore.
Oh, those are just uniques.
See?
Okay. Yeah. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. I have a plan.
Okay. That was a good one.
I hope so. Discard a summoned ancestor spirit to play a shared sorrow.
What does that do?
Discard 1 card from your hand with a magic play cost of 1 or more. Has 2. Search your discard pile for another card with a magic play cost of X and place it into your hand. So search your discard pile for another card with a magic play cost of X. Put it in your hand. So I'm going to put Resonance into my hand.
Okay.
Deal X damage to a target unit. I'm going to deal 2 damage to the Hydra.
Okay. That's not going to kill him.
He's not?
Because he has an extra life from the head.
Oh, then hold on. I discarded the wrong thing.
Okay,
Sorry.
you want to do 3 to him.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm going to discard a Battle Seer, get a Battle Seer back with the ability, and deal 3 to him.
Okay. Then you will kill him.
Yep. Then, side action is... I'm going to meditate.
Okay.
Scrap 1. Do that.
Okay. I'm just gonna fight.
Fight.
I can send all my men, right?
You can.
Alright, send all my men.
Okay.
Trigger my armor thing.
Okay.
For the remainder of your turn, they have armor 1.
Okay. How much damage?
1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
7. So I go to 11. I think I'm losing, chat.
I probably should have just attacked last turn and not gotten greedy with like the stupid ping and stuff, but
Sure. Okay. Play wolf. Boom, boom. Play a battle seer.
Okay.
Side action. I don't have anything for a side. Yours.
Okay. Spend a leaf and an action to play my herder.
Okay.
He makes a raptor.
Okay. What's the raptor do?
It is a 0/1/0.
Okay.
After you attack with 3 or more attackers, he becomes a 2-power guy.
Okay.
Which I guess I should have done this before I attacked, so you could get the 2-power guy. But
Okay. Side action?
I do not have one.
Okay. And Pain Shamans have 3 life.
Yes.
Shining Hydra has 3 life.
life.
And what's the Pain Shaman's ability again?
When it takes one, after this receives damage, you can choose to deal a damage to a target or unit, or remove a wound from target unit. Remember, these 3 have armor 1, so if they take damage, they take 1 less.
Okay.
These do not.
The Battle Seer is going to attack your Raptor Herder.
This guy?
Yep. And you can choose to defend with the Pheonixborn if you'd like. I get a draw card.
Does it have recover as recover something?
Yeah.
I can't block with Xander because he has exhaustion, right? That's
Correct. You can block with a Xander. I think you can block with a Pheonixborn that has an exhaustion token. And my wife says she's pretty sure the dog knows you're here, so you're totally busted.
Yeah, well. That's the real reason I come over anyway.
Ashes Rulebook. Chat knows you're welcome to chime in as well.
I mean, I'm if I can block with the Pheonixborn, I will. If not, I'm just gonna let it die.
I'll tell you 1 second.
I guess I'll counter.
The Pheonixborn can guard if it's exhausted.
Well, let's see. I think I'm just gonna let it die.
Okay. And counter.
Yep.
Okay.
1 back.
Alright. Side action for me. I'm gonna do this ability, I think. Yeah, maybe. Man, I don't know. It's a tough call.
You just can't handle my raptor. He's too adorable. Look how cute he is.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pass side action.
Okay. I'll pass. I don't have anything else to do.
Okay. So, sorry, this is, the battle seer is exhausted too. Alright. Pay the Supreme, Middle, and Basic. Play second battle seer.
Okay.
Side action. Pass. Here we go.
Alright, I'll pass.
Okay. Let's go ahead and main action attack a Pain Shaman.
Okay.
They get recovery 3, don't they?
They do.
Let's do the Shining Hydra then.
Okay, and Rimea has armor 2. Or armor 1.
That's fine.
Okay. Alright, you attack a Shining Hydra. That is fine.
So you'll take 2.
2. And trigger the Hydra ability.
Yep. Okay. I get to draw a card for that.
Yep.
No side action.
Okay, I'm still
Still
passing.
passing? Okay.
Yeah.
We need to look up what possession does because I can play this card.
Possession, huh?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound positive for me.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to be positive for you, just to be fair. Possession. What's the name of this set? I don't even know. Not Laws of the Lion.
It's just like a keyword.
Yeah. So I'm looking for the keyword. Anybody in chat know what possession does? Wish I could quickly like search on my phone, but it's called Hollow. I think we're playing with the Spirits of Memoria.
I don't know what yours was called. Soggy Fish Man. That's the...
Yes.
It's interesting to me, like, this pile that I'm playing, just while you're searching, I'm going to put some dialogue in here. You know, like, I guess it's been a couple years now, but I cannot remember the name of the Magic set that came out. That was like pirates and dinosaurs and vampires.
Right.
Like, the dinosaurs in that set all had like this same ability where they did stuff when they took damage. Like, their keyword was enrage.
Mm-hmm.
I just, like, this parallels that so closely.
Yeah. I have no idea what it does. I was trying to see if I could discern it.
If you play it, Neil wins the game.
Yeah, that could be true. It says, when this unit leaves play as a result of a spell ability or dice power you control, you may spend 1 horse to remove all exhaustion tokens from target unit you control. Okay.
Well, that seems pretty self-explanatory.
Yep. And then it says, Poltergeist. After players declared attackers, you may spend 1 wolf to remove this card from the game. If you do, reduce the attack value of the target unit by 2 for the remainder of the turn.
So you equip it to one of my guys.
Mm-hmm.
And it shrinks them when they attack, or if you kill it, you, like, ready one of your guys.
Right. And I'm going to scrap this to meditate. To this side.
Okay. What are you putting the hollow on?
I don't have to. It's just an ally on the battlefield.
Oh.
That's what I was just trying to figure out what possession did, but
So
I think it's explaining it on the card.
right. So if you sacrifice this or something,
Like if I remove it from the game somehow, I don't know how I'm doing that. Just I don't know if mounting it does it.
okay, that's interesting.
So yeah, so no.
Okay, well, I'm going to spend my last 2 dice
Okay.
to play Earthquake.
Okay.
I'm going to target your Battle Seer that's undamaged.
What's that do?
So it deals 4 damage to target unit and then 1 damage to all other units.
Okay. So this takes 1. This
It's going
takes
to kill my Raptor, but my other guys have armor.
This takes 1. After an opponent uses an ability dice power to deal damage to a unit or Pheonixborn you control, you may place 1 exhaustion on a spell to deal 1 damage to him. So I'll deal 1 to your Pheonixborn and do it again with the second copy of Hexbane.
Okay.
That'll kill the hollow. So, and I don't control the ability, so it just kills it.
Yep, and 4 to this.
And then when this leaves play, I get a draw card.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
I guess I wasted my Raptor guy.
Did they kill this Hydra then?
No, all these have armor 1.
I'm imagining armor 1 isn't just a stop all instances
When this
of damage.
unit would receive damage, prevent
Okay.
1 damage.
Okay.
That's-
Fair enough. I guess that seems pretty solid.
Obviously it's synergistic with the pile of cards I have.
Yeah. All right. Well,
And it wouldn't have killed it anyway. It would have just made another head. It's actually better for you to use armor because I had a million triggers of cool stuff to do.
Sure. Okay. So that's.
I have no side.
I'm passing.
Okay, so we are done.
Okay. So we recover. Remove exhaustion tokens.
Head falls off.
And then exhaust dice. I'm not going to exhaust that die. So then player token passes. We roll the dice. Okay. And then discard cards. I'm going to discard a single residence, draw 3. Okay, so I start. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to do this and this. Do a Sacred Sorrow, discard 1 card from my hand. So I'm going to discard a Summon Ancestor Spirit for 2. I can get a 2 cost back to my hand. Or less, I'm assuming. It says a cost of X, so maybe I have to do it exactly. And get a
Probably
shared,
have to get a 2, yeah.
get a Shared Sorrow back. And then deal 2 damage to the Hydra.
Okay, you got him.
Side action for the turn. Is I'm gonna meditate.
Okay.
Discard the top card. Meditate this up to that. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna do my side first, which will be this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Look for an ally.
Okay.
get the last main shaman.
Okay.
Main. I'll attack your Pheonixborn and trigger my armor thing.
Okay.
It gives armor to your guy too.
Okay. They have attack of 2.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and...
I don't think you have good blocks here.
No, I know I don't, but there's not much I can do about it. I can't afford to take 4, I don't think.
I mean, I guess I can't ping your guy because she has armor 1.
Right.
But, yeah.
So I'd only take 1. She has 3 life.
Right. Yeah, you can block.
Yeah, I'll block a shaman. I'm not going to counter, though. Yeah, because it's recovery 3, so I'd have to, like...
If you counter, then I get to trigger the shaman ability. That's because when it takes damage, then I do stuff.
Yeah, I won't counter. I'll just block.
Okay.
So I take 1, and then I take 2 over here.
Right.
Okay. Let's do 2 music notes. Let's do a basic. Play Resonance on Summon Ghostly Mount. When this spell comes into play, select 2 dice in your exhausted pool and place them in your active pool on a side of your choice.
It's kind of neat.
So I'm going to do that, I think. Yep. When you play the spell, place a face up under a ready spell on your spellboard. While this card is on your spellboard, all other cards in its spellboard slot are focused 1 additional time. So I'm assuming it's just focus 1, but maybe it's considered focus 2.
I think it's focus 1 probably.
Yeah, I think so too. And then side action. Let's go ahead and do this and this to summon a ghostly mount.
Okay.
That heals the seer. Put out a spectral charger. 3/2 battle charge, battle advantage. And that's my main side. So
Okay.
I'm assuming that I can still only summon 1 ghostly mount. I don't think I can probably do it twice, even though I have a resonance on it.
Right. I think that's probably the case. You also don't have an allied amount anyway.
No, I mean I could, but not right now.
Yeah.
Probably should have attacked before doing it, but it would have probably gotten greedy.
Well, you can only mine anyway can only mount unexhausted.
Oh, really?
So I don't know if yours says that, but
Yeah, unexhausted ally you control. Yeah.
I'm gonna play this Law of Domination spell.
So the other thing I'll have to find out for sure, I'm guessing I can draw off of this because this says remove an unexhausted ally you control from play. If you do, place a pale steeled mount or spectral charger mount conjuration under your battlefield and place that ally face down under that unit. It says whenever this unit leaves play.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna play Law of Domination. When this comes into play, choose an opponent. I will choose you.
Okay.
You choose a unit you control.
Okay.
I choose a unit I control, and they deal damage to each other equal to their power.
Okay.
I'll choose this.
So we do 3 and 3.
Well, I take 2 because I have armor.
Okay.
And I do 2 to you.
Okay.
Then the Pain Shaman will trigger. I assume that it can't heal itself, because I don't know when the wounds happen. Like, it says, after this unit receives damage, I can deal a damage to target unit, or remove 1 wound token from target unit. Can he heal himself?
I doubt it.
Okay. Then I'll do 1 to... I guess I can't... Is this a unit?
No.
Okay. Then I will do 1 to this Pain Shaman.
Okay.
And then heal this guy with that Pain Shaman ability.
Sounds good. Okay.
No side.
All right. You dealt damage to the Pheonixborn here?
I dealt damage to...
To a unit.
Well, let's see. What does that actually say?
After an opponent uses an ability or dice power to deal damage to a unit or Pheonixborn.
Yeah, that probably
So
dings
we'll
me
deal
twice.
ding you twice on the Hexbanes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so main is going to be an augury on my spell board. When the spell comes into play, place 3 status tokens on it.
Okay.
Discard this card when it has no status tokens on it. For a side action, I can exhaust it and spend a basic. And I can search your draw pile, my draw pile, for a card with a magic cost of X, reveal it, and place it into my hand. Shuffle the draw pile, remove 1 status token from the spell. So I can...
What is X?
X is equal to another status token. So
So it gets a 3 and then a 2.
2 and then a 1. Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
I mean...
Oh, Greta. Your dog's going...
We're going to send the dog down.
Alright, that'll get us some views. Everyone wants to see a dog.
Who wants to see a dog? Just go crazy over Neil, because she loves Neil. So then for a side action...
Uh-oh.
Here she comes. Full bore, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, sweetie.
Greta is in the house now.
Come here. No, that's my shoe.
Get back here. No, drop it. Thank you.
She fell down the last 4 steps.
Alright, sure. We're still online, but I just figured you could send her down.
Okay.
So, I heard her freaking out.
Well, she saw, like, we got out of the car and she looked at his arm,
Yeah.
and then she got inside and was like,
That's funny.
and then she figured it out. Just how it continued.
She's really smart.
Okay.
She's going crazy, so Neil's almost back, I think.
Okay. Come here.
I guess, Neil, I am going to... Oh, hi, honey. There's my dog, everybody. I'm going to do this as the side. I'm going to do the augury.
Okay.
I'm going to get rid of this die. Search my deck for a 3. Hopefully I have a 3.
Uh-oh.
Are you okay to go upstairs now?
Maybe. No guarantees. Okay, so I'm going to search my deck for a card, reveal it. So it's Ancestral Armory. It's a 3 basics. This unit is a 3/3/0. If this unit receives damage in battle, remove 1 exhaustion token from this unit at the end of that battle.
Oh.
It's inviolable, which means the unit cannot be targeted by a spell or have an alteration spell attached to it, so it's got hexproof.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I can still ding with my Pain Shamans, though.
You can. Pain Shamans are a pain in my... That's it. Because that was my side.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna play Pain Shaman.
Okay.
Pain Shaman number 3.
I feel like I've fought and killed a Pain Shaman already, but I guess not.
No,
Just Hydras.
You killed a couple Hydras and a Raptor Herder.
Yep.
And then no side.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to pay this as a musical note, so it's a step down.
Why is it a horse head in a musical note?
I don't know. Sympathy, I guess. And then I'm going to pay this as a basic, which I hate doing, but I'm going to do a Sacred Sorrow. A Shared Sorrow, sorry. So,
You gotta do it for 3.
yep. Battle Seer will be discarded. And I'll do 3 to the one you just brought in. Because he doesn't have the armor.
Okay.
And then I will bring
Do
back...
I still get to do his ability?
I don't know.
After this unit receives damage. Alright, I'm gonna hit this guy.
Okay. Bring back the Battle Seer with the Shared Sorrow ability. Bring back a separate Battle Seer.
Yeah.
And then... I'm going to remove... We have so many dice still.
I haven't done very much. I just like attacked once and then played at this guy.
Yeah. I guess I'm going to Visions.
Okay.
I'm going to pay my last die to put that on the bottom of the deck. And do that.
Okay. I am going to make a Hydra.
Can't keep them away. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to turn the corner.
I don't know what your deck is supposed to do. It seems like it has a lot of reactive stuff, and
Well, it feels like it's a very control-y deck, but I don't really know how I'm supposed to turn the corner on you with it. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to control your spell board and make the corner work, but it's not doing that.
well, I don't have a side, so just the Hydra.
Okay. So I'm going to do a summon Ancestor Spirit for my main.
Okay.
Put that out. And then side action, I'll go ahead and exhaust your Hydra. And then here go.
Okay. I pass.
Okay. Pass. So recover. Alright. I'm going to remove exhaustion, exhaust die, that's all done. Flip the token. Roll the dice. It is
I
weird
guess
that
I
you...
get to choose if I get to keep these dice.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I'll keep 2 that have the.
Okay.
Whoops.
You just throwing dice off the table.
Yep. I'm very skilled that way.
I'm sure it's probably not great being new to the game, trying to play like a control deck. I'm sure that's a big part of why this doesn't feel like it's doing anything, because it probably is like really powerful, and I'm just like completely missing
donk?
something on. Yeah, completely missing something obvious. I'm gonna discard a Dark Presence and draw 2.
Okay. I am first.
Yep.
I'll search for an ally off the side from this guy. get? Raptor Herder.
I think you can just attack and kill me.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Maybe I should do that.
I think so.
How many points of life points do you have?
13 out of 20. And
Oh, well, 7 gets you?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I had to take some game actions first.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just a product of this particular deck. I'd like to play it again, obviously. I think I know what it wants to be doing. In hindsight, like, I think my starting 5 is supposed to be like Hexbane, Battleseer, Summon Ghostly Mount.
This deck just has a lot of, like, incremental advantage. Like,
Oh, for sure.
those Pain Shaman dudes are really hard to deal with, because, like...
I think I want an Ancestral Army. And probably this Ancestor Spirit seems like it's pretty good as a starter. Let's play again. You got time?
Yeah.
Cool. I want to try again. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this deck, and I feel like I just need time to play it to figure out, like... Clearly, I'm not supposed to be taking attacks, right? Like, that's... Every time I, like, mounted, though, you, like, just, like...
Killed it immediately?
Yeah.
I mean, so, the mounting rule is new, right? Like, where...
Well, so normally what would happen is the ally would return to play with either a wound or exhaustion token on it.
Right. So, is your deck from a time when that was the rule and it's built to function that way?
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously part of it.
If your deck is built around that, then you're at a huge disadvantage by it not being able to do those things.
I also think that I probably don't need as many of the blue die, the purple dice. Like, I'm playing 5 and 5, right? Like 4, 7, yeah. And I think that this deck wants a lot more of like this sympathy magic symbols. So I think it's like supposed to be like maybe a 6 and 4 versus a 5 and 5. But
Yeah.
I mean, I played it once, so, and I'm not really sure I even saw what it's supposed to be doing. So if you've played Rimea, let me know in chat, like, because I'm still sort of trying to figure this deck out. But I will go first again since you won. You got your starting 5?
Yep.
Okay.
It's very similar to last time.
Amazing. Okay, roll the dice. Horsies. I still don't understand the horses, but okay.
Yeah, like this, the Leafs have a frog. Like, that makes sense for, like life magic, right?
Right, it's natural magic.
And I guess, like, this is divine, supposedly, so it's got little angels and, like, the lion's head.
Right. Okay. So I'll spend 1, play a Summon Ghostly Mount, pass.
Okay. I gotta figure out how many lions I need. 2 lions. Okay. I'm gonna mill 3.
Okay.
So do lion, frog.
Okay.
And then for my main, I will play Pain Shaman.
Okay. Plus a lion, leaf and a basic. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this and this to do a Summon Ancestor Spirit. And then no side. Yeah, no side.
Alright. Side action, search for a Pain Shaman.
Yep.
Main action, play Pain Shaman. it's a leaf. So.
Yeah. You're fine.
Oh, and spend this to the side. I think I cheated you a couple times last game.
That's fine. It happens. Play this. Play Hexbane.
Okay.
It's the main. No side.
Spend this as basic leaf angel and make a Hydra.
Okay. Okay.
No side action this time.
Basic. 2 basics. Ancestral Army.
What is that? This is the one that like.
So it says Dauntless. If this unit receives damage in battle, remove 1 exhaustion token from this unit at the end of the battle. So if I
Like blocks for free.
it blocks for free, and still deals. It counters for free.
Yeah. I am just gonna pass.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do exhaust. Summon a ancestor spirit.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and exhaust one of the pain shamans.
Pain Shaman down.
Okay.
That everything? I'm still passing.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Main action, army will attack your pain shaman.
Yeah, block with Xander.
Okay, so he takes 3. Exhaust this. I can't do that. That's a main action. Okay. Pass.
Alright, attack.
For 5?
Yep.
Okay. Any side?
No.
Spend the 3, play a Battle Seer.
Yep.
Pass on side.
Okay, I pass.
Battle Seer will attack Pain Shaman
Alright,
for 3.
block.
Okay. Pass on side.
Pass still.
Okay. Pass.
Okay.
A little better start.
We have some dudes in play.
Oh, I don't get to draw these up yet. We flip. Roll dice. This is a weird. Look at that roll, dude.
Seems pretty good to me.
It's a lot of mid tier. A lot of mid tier.
Well, I mean, you're 2/3 to roll one of those, right? Or one
Yeah.
half? One half. Draw.
Okay.
I have to turn dice before I can play that. Okay, so just one.
Okay.
I'll make a lion.
Okay.
I'll play Sacred Ground with said lion.
Okay. Can I read that?
Yeah.
Cool.
One thing that I find strange about this game
Okay.
is that a lot of the games are going to play out extremely similarly
Maybe.
because you always start at the same 5.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe depending on who you're up against, that would change. I mean,
Right. There will be times when you like essentially pre-sideboard by like picking one of
right.
like one different than your normal 5.
So you play the Sacred Ground as your main. What's side for the turn?
I'm going to just search for a guy, I think.
Okay.
No, I use the side. I had to turn the lion.
Okay.
So I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it's. I don't. I would imagine that you're right that they're going to open very similarly. After that, I think things are going to get pretty different.
Well, obviously, you have a random draw step later in the game.
Right. I'm gonna.
And you're right that like the Pheonixborn matchup may dramatically change that, and I just don't know because
just don't have enough experience.
I don't know what any of the cards do.
Right.
Besides the ones that I've read in this pile.
Okay, so I'm gonna play an Ancestor Spirit.
Okay.
The side will be this to exhaust the Pain Shaman.
Okay.
Go ahead. Welcome if you're joining the chat. We are learning Ashes, I guess is what I would call it still. Neil beat me game 1 pretty handily.
I'm going to use
The search up.
search ability.
Did you spend the die?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I'm going to get a...
Be sure to say hello and chat if you're watching. We'd love to know you're here.
I think I'm going to get a Raptor Herder. Not sure. Is it only Raptor Herder or Pain Shaman? Is that my only choices? I guess it is.
Probably.
Okay, well, I'll get a Raptor Herder.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting to me because like I'm just sort of watching this play out and trying to figure out like how this deck gets to a victory because I don't think it can race you on units, obviously. So I think the Ancestor Spirit's a part of the plan to sort of stabilize the early board, but you still just eventually like outboard state me.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not seeing how the spell board gets me to where I want to be, but
For my main, I'm going to play this guy.
okay,
Spending a leaf, getting a Raptor.
okay. Because his side is to fetch the Raptor.
His come into play is
Okay,
fetch the Raptor.
cool.
I bet this guy was unfair when the mounts worked, like, put him back into play.
Yeah, for sure, right?
I mean, it's still really good, probably just even bounce it and then replay it, get another Raptor.
Yeah.
Like, but...
Okay. I'm gonna play one of these for not a Hexman, for a Dark Presence. I didn't play this card last game. All units you control now have the following ability: Fog of War. When this unit deals damage to an opponent's Pheonixborn, that opponent places the top card of their draw pile on the bottom of their draw pile. Then that opponent discards the top card of their draw pile. So it's like, take one off. That's weird. Why not just like...
Why doesn't it just mill one?
I don't know.
I wonder if that is important for some reason we don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. This does have focus on it. So it says focus 1. When it's focused, for a main or a side, I can spend a basic and exhaust. Place 1 exhaustion token on an unexhausted unit control. That unit deals 1 damage to a Pheonixborn.
Huh. Okay.
So I think this is a potential way to win. I'm not sure. I'm still, again, trying to figure it out. So nothing on the side though. You're
right. How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 4.
A million? Alright. Do I care if you give me for 6? Whatever, send them in.
Okay, to the Pheonixborn.
Oh, right, I can attack your guys, can't I?
Yep.
Can I split them up? Can I send like these?
You can only declare 1 target of your attack.
Okay.
Yep. So
that changes things because I think I want to try to fight your thing. Let's send. These 3
okay.
at your Battle Seer
Okay.
and trigger the armor 1 to everybody.
Okay.
Also trigger his power. Give him
That's
2. When you declare 3 or more attackers, I can add 2 to this unit's attack value.
Okay. So you put 3 exhaustion tokens out.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to counter here because I'm going to die. So you at least have to distribute 3 attack.
I get to pick where it goes?
I think so.
Oh, that's insane. Because I can just split it up and take 0 then.
Give me just a second. I'll double check that.
This is why direct attacking games are stupid.
Why is that?
I've just never liked the direct attacking games, where you can like fight units like this. The battle royale is really complicated.
Yeah, that's one area that I know that they're talking about trying to like shore up. If anybody's watching and knows how this works, you're welcome to chime in while I'm looking because it would save us some time. But so attacking a unit. So you declare 2 attackers. Targeting a unit, yep. Okay. So I could guard the whole attack with my Pheonixborn if I wanted to.
Okay.
And then player 2, you have to evenly split it.
Okay. Which is the best possible scenario for me.
Right. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and because I'm looking at 2, 5, 7. I'll just take the 7.
On your guy. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think I want to lose this year on this.
Okay.
Okay.
I do not have a side.
Okay. Spend 2. 1 as a basic. Play a summon ancestor spirit.
Okay. Though I admit that as much as I dislike direct attacking games, usually the combat in this game is more interesting than
Most of them.
because of the way that you like normally it's just like this attacks this, then this attacks this, then this attacks
I'm gonna
this. Like
side
the team
mount.
attack makes a difference.
I'm gonna summon a ghostly mount,
Okay.
and we're gonna do. This. Put the spectral charger up. Get a draw card. Okay. And that's my side, so it's your go.
Um, I guess I'm probably okay just trading guys. I don't know. I pass.
Okay. Let's do. This is a music note. Music note basic for a resonance on the ghostly mount. This allows me to bring 2 dice back. I think that's what I want to do. And then that focuses the ghostly mount once.
Why don't you put it on this thing? It actually has a focus thing.
Because this has a focus too, it gets me to another mount. I don't know. It probably needs to go there. That's probably for the better.
I don't remember what that does, but I remember it needed to be focused. Like we talked about that.
Yeah, it just says that place 1 exhaustion token on an exhausted unit control. That unit deals 1 damage to a Pheonixborn. And
So it turns your guys into like pingers, I guess.
right. So let's side that. Let's try it, see what happens. Because again, I'm still trying to just figure out how this deck actually does anything. We'll remove this for the exhaustion cost. We'll exhaust this guy, and we'll do 1, and then
And
that
it mills me? Or, like,
one
puts
to
one
the
on the bottom?
then mills the top.
Okay. I guess I am just going to pass.
Okay. Spend 1 for an augury. That's my last. My spell board's now full. Put 3 tokens on this.
Oh, that's the thing that like searches for a 3 and then a 2 and then a 1.
Right. The Hydra has recovery.
0. He gets recovery 1 if he takes damage and doesn't die.
But he has 1 defense right now.
1 armor, yeah.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and attack your Pheonixborn. Oh, I can't. I played the augury. Pass. Go.
Okay.
I feel like I should be able to like still attack as a sequence, but I get like how it's a main action.
Pass.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the Pheonixborn for 3.
Alright, I'll block up this thing.
Okay.
And
So he
counter.
takes He takes. I have battle advantage, so I take no
okay.
damage.
Jump blocked.
Yep. Cool. So I exhaust that. Pass on side.
I guess I will spend my frog to do damage to this.
Okay.
That's a side.
And so Hexbane will do 1 to the Pheonixborn.
Does it work off that? What is it?
It says, after an opponent uses an ability or dice power to deal damage to a unit or Pheonixborn you control, you may place 1 exhaustion token on this spell to deal 1 damage to an opponent's Pheonixborn. And then this says, when a unit deals damage, so that won't trigger. Too bad I can't trigger the Dark Presence off of the Hexbane.
I'll pass.
Alright. Main, play a second copy of Hexbane.
Yep.
No side.
Okay, pass still.
Okay. Main, play third copy of Hexbane.
Alright. Yeah, still pass. I don't
I'm
really
passing now as well.
Okay.
So, recovery, no recovery there. Remove exhaustion. Flip, shuffle, or roll dice. I will say this is a much more elegant dice system than Destiny.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the truth. Okay. I gotta read this thing, see if it's gonna kill me. So if I just play a spell, it doesn't trigger, right? That's what I'm reading. It has to be like, unless
Uses
they
an
can.
ability or dice power, so I don't know if a spell is considered an ability.
So I'd rather not take like 9 damage from that thing.
Well, it's going to be just 3. It's 3 separate instances.
Oh, because it can only do it once a turn.
Right.
Okay.
So an ability is the effect that a Pheonixborn unit has on the game. So a spell is not an ability.
Okay. I'm going to use the Pheonixborn side.
Okay.
And go get a raptor guy.
Okay.
Then I'm going to play said. Not going to play said raptor guy. Let's do 1 to everything.
Okay. So, just for the posterity sake of it, I will exhaust the Hexbane 3 times.
Okay, you don't get to do it off this because this is just a spell.
Oh, that's true.
That was why I read
Okay.
it.
So the charger mount goes away. This comes back to my hand.
Henry gets ahead.
Yep.
So do I get to use the Pain Shaman heal ability?
I would assume so, because it took a damage.
Okay, I'll do this.
Okay.
This one heals this one. This one heals this one. Raptor dead.
Yep.
And I'm done.
Okay.
This is a 4/4 recovery one,
Right.
and it cannot be blocked or guarded by units with attack of 1 or less.
Well, I think I'm gonna side exhaust this. Remove a basic to search my deck for a 3 or less.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a Dark Presence.
Okay.
Main action for the turn will be play the Dark Presence. So I now focus 2. Says when I do the side action or main action and spend a basic, I place 1 exhaustion token on an unexhausted unit you control. That unit deals 1 damage to a Pheonixborn, and then I may remove 1 token from that unit.
Like heal it, you mean?
I can heal it or remove the exhaustion token.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, and I don't know I'm gonna have to check on Resonance whether or not that allows me, because normally if I focus with regular, like if I had 3rd copy of Dark Presence, I could use this ability 3 times, but I don't know. Right now I don't know. So go ahead. Did you lose your Hydra head? Or you
No.
heal? No, you took damage and healed. Yep. Okay. Yep. Because you did the Nature's Wrath.
Yep. Let's play Nature's Wrath.
Okay. So I'll take 1.
Yeah. So this trigger, make a head.
Okay.
This trigger heal this one. This trigger do damage to that.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't be targeted by a spell or alter. Oh, okay. So that's not a spell.
And I'll take 3, I guess.
Okay.
I assume you're gonna use your
Yeah, I'm
fingers.
definitely gonna use the Hexbane on that. Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use the heal on this guy.
Okay.
And then do I want to make a side? Yes, I do. Wait.
So that's a big Hydra.
It is a big Hydra. No side.
Okay.
He's a big boy.
I'm gonna exhaust this. Make Ancestor Spirit.
Okay.
Side action. Let's pay for this. Put an exhaustion token here. Exhaust this unit. Do 1 damage to your Pheonixborn milieu. And then I may remove a token from that unit, so I'll remove that token.
So one.
Actually, I'm sorry. If this becomes exhausted, I discard it, so I can't do that. Go back up.
Okay.
Learning. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna do that as my main.
I think that you have to exhaust my Hydra or you're dead.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm. We'll go ahead and exhaust the Hydra
Yeah.
through the Ancestor Spirit.
Okay. Play my Raptor boy.
Okay. Summon the Raptor. Okay.
Side action, I will discard to make a leaf.
Okay.
I guess.
So I'm kind of thinking, Chad, I don't know the best way to sort of get out of this.
You're not lethal.
No, I know, but I'm not
I'm
sure.
gonna put you at 1. My attack right now.
Well, not necessarily. I can play a blocker.
Right. Yeah.
I think that's what I'm going to do. So, play the Ancestral Army.
Okay.
4, 5, 4, 5. That goes over here. Side action will be one of these as a basic. Exhaust this. Put an exhaustion token here. Do 1.
Playing with fire.
Well, then I remove the exhaustion token with the focus
Okay.
too. So, and then top guard off. Yep. I mean, I have to progress somehow to the board.
Since it doesn't tap your guy, like doing that is probably good.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Alright. This is a main and a side action. It will be basic leaf angel. It's summon Archosaurus mount.
Okay.
So here's my mount, here's my guy that gets mounted.
Okay.
He's just a large man.
Sure. Very big. Very, very big.
That's my whole turn.
Okay. Let's go main. Summon Ancestor Spirit.
Okay.
And then side will hit the mount.
Tap said large man.
Yeah.
Okay. I take 3 from this. Okay. You have a jillion cards in hand, huh?
Yeah.
And 1 more activation of ping me. Oh, but I can't take 3 because you already did it this turn. Okay. I'm gonna play the Law of Domination.
Okay. What's that do?
You choose one of your guys, and I choose one of my guys, and they fight each other.
Okay. I'll choose an Ancestral
I'll
Army.
choose this.
Can you choose an exhausted unit?
Yep. Choose a unit you control.
Okay.
So, 5 to you, 3 to me.
Okay. I'm not sure how you get out of this mess.
And then I don't have a side.
Okay.
Wait, let's see. Maybe I do have a side. Let's do the Divine Magic side. Place the die used to cast this ability on target unit. When the unit die has been placed, you would receive damage. You may place this die in your exhaust pool to prevent up to 2 damage.
Good.
So So it just sits here and maybe blocks 2 damage.
Yep. And he needs 5 to die.
Yeah.
Okay. Play the battles here.
Okay. You have still a jillion cards and you have 1 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Attack your battle seer with my 3 men.
See, I think it's really dumb that I don't get to choose where my battle seer does damage.
It does seem like having dudes on the board wins your combat a lot of the time.
Okay, so the example they say is player 1 declares both of his iron workers as an attacker. Player 1 chooses player 2's Silver Snake with 4 status tokens as his target. Player 2 has 2 potential guards in her Pheonixborn and Gilder Conjuration, but decides not to declare a guard. Player 2 counters and evenly splits up the damage amount of 4 damage on the iron workers, destroying them both. The iron workers' combined damage of 4 destroys the target of Silver Snake.
I don't think that forces you to divide it. I think that they chose to divide it in that case.
I'm just looking for it right now. Attacking a unit.
I mean, I'm gonna activate my armor thing when I attack here, but
That's fine. So 2 kills this guy, 1 kills this guy.
but they have armor, so 2 and 3
Right.
and 2.
So I can kill the Pain Shaman with the most damage. It doesn't really matter, I guess. I'm going to counter, but the defending player may choose how to split up the unit's damage.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna counter.
So you're gonna put 3 on this guy?
I don't think it really matters, right? Like at the end of the day, that either one of them's gonna die in that scenario.
Well, yeah. The having 1 more damage on it, I think, is important, but I think you should kill this one if you can, because there's no way you can kill the raptor and another one because of the armor. So I think putting all on this is
And I
probably
have
best.
4, and you have 4, so you're gonna kill me exactly still. Well, plus the other 2, so you have 6.
You're taking 1 from this, 1 from this, and 1 from this, essentially.
Yep. Okay, so let's kill the one with 1 damage on it.
Yeah.
Then I get to draw a card.
And I'm gonna remove a damage from my Hydra
Okay.
with this Pain Shaman's ability.
Okay.
The one that you dealt damage to.
Yeah.
And I have no side.
Okay.
I'm out of cards. I have 1 basic left.
I'm gonna spend this to play a hollow.
Okay.
Okay. No side. Your turn. Anything? Passing
Pass.
still. Okay. Hollow is going to attack.
These are exhausted.
Yeah. Hollow's going to attack that Pain Shaman for 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Pain Shaman triggered.
Can't counter, but you can do 1 damage.
Right. Pain Shaman triggered. Do 1 damage back.
Okay. Okay. Aside.
I
Go
still
ahead.
pass.
Yeah, I pass him as well.
Okay.
So, recover.
So I suppose it's my turn.
Right. And we're gonna roll.
Which means I think that you're dead.
Oh, I'm not.
Because my main action on going first will be attacking you. And this is 9.
Yeah, you definitely just win. Yeah, I think you just can just attack, right? So.
Right, let's send them in.
Yep. I don't think these are probably two very good pairings.
This is really good against this deck.
Sort of. I mean, it doesn't trigger the Dark Presence, which is unfortunate. Like, it doesn't help you get to a win con. Like, if this triggered Dark Presence...
What do you mean triggered?
Well, Fog of War says when a unit deals damage to an opponent's Pheonixborn, that opponent places... That's the mill. Like, Hexbane dealing damage to the Pheonixborn doesn't trigger the mill. So, if Hexbane triggered the Dark Presence, I think there would be a real out there. The Ancestor Spirits are interesting, but they just don't do enough. And
yeah, spending your side you're essentially just like side action. I don't get to attack with a guy.
Like this is what you can get to if you focus the Ghostly Mount twice.
It's like a fine guy, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that this deck probably suffered a lot from the rules change to mounts. Is what it seems like to me.
It feels like it might be true. I also didn't use the Illusion Magic ability because my understanding is the Illusion Magic ability is transitioning as well to, like you spend the Illusion dice and I can just power down your dice by 2, which doesn't seem very good. Like the current Illusion Magic is just take this and remove a die. Like I can just flat mana deny you. But I mean, and I'm sure that's very powerful if you know what your opponent's trying to play.
Even the downgrade your dice is probably very good if you know the cards.
Right.
Like,
I just don't think this is probably a deck that is for a new player, a very new player.
The synergies in this deck were very obvious.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, this is the spell board. Like that's all of them. So you saw every card that's in the deck.
I think that this is just supposed to be because you have side action make this.
No, it's main action. That's a main action to summon it.
And side action summon the thing.
Side action is to exhaust.
Oh, but you can't mount the conjurations, can you?
No.
Okay.
So you have to use the allies, and I think the best allies to mount are obviously the Battle Seers because you get to draw a card off of them, or the Hollow because you can spend a horse to remove all exhaustion tokens from another unit. So you can get a double unit attack, but.
Whatever you're doing with this card was really good, it seemed.
Yeah, it's hard to pull that off because the best card to do that with is Battle Seer because it's 3 power.
Discard a card from your hand and move 1 die from your active to your exhaustion. If you do, draw a card or place an Ancestor Spirit.
I don't know. I obviously don't see how this deck gets to a victory condition against a Pheonixborn that has a large spell board or a battlefield.
I don't know. I guess you have to play this spell a lot.
Well, there's only 3 copies, right? So I don't even know if there's 3 copies. I didn't see it in the second game until the very end.
There are 2 copies in this pile. I don't know if you have one. There's the 3rd.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Like I said, what this deck wanted to do is very obvious. What that deck wanted to do was not as obvious.
Yeah. It seems like it's trying to win on 2 axes, but it doesn't necessarily do either one very well. One axis is building mounts.
Main action or side action? Exhaust token on a unit you control.
So it just triggers its own Fog of War ability with the unit.
Right. So I think this is your win condition. This is what it wants to do. And it has these resonance in it just so you can get to the second level, second focus of this as soon as possible.
Yeah, I just wonder if resonance allows you to then still get a second, makes an actual copy of it, so that you can still exhaust it twice. Otherwise, I don't think it gets you there any faster.
Well, it doesn't get you there faster, but it allows you to get there and block and do things. That's the...
Sure.
But, I mean, that's a slow win condition. Like...
Yeah, just going to ping you to death for 20 turns.
Because, what is the one thing? So, when this unit leaves play as a spell or ability to execute, you can spend this. So, the hollow is good to mount.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you get to, like, untap your other guy.
Right. But you have to get... I mean, the hollow's cheap if you get it. I think
you
it might be
you have
one
to
of your...
spend a horse to...
I think you're probably looking at like this. I just can't decide. Okay, so maybe the right mount was the one I never played, which is the 2/4 unit guard.
What does unit guard mean?
It just means like when you attack a unit, other units can't defend it.
Oh, only the Pheonixborn can?
Yeah. So unit guard allows you to defend another unit.
Interesting.
And it's got a big health pool, but like I feel like again, as we are saying, like I feel like this deck is sort of looking for synergies with mounts and conjurations, like attachments, because there are attachments in other decks. I feel like if you're going to do the mount plan, you have to go...
Well, I mean, I think the deck would be crazy. Like, can you imagine how nuts this would be? Or, like, Hollow would be if you got to put them back into play? Like...
Sure. I agree, because, I mean, at that point, Hollow's just got... Well, Hollow couldn't come back into play. Well, he could come back into play exhausted, I guess, and then you can use this ability to remove an exhaustion token.
Right. Like, so imagine you have a board that's like... Oh, your mounts are in here. So, like let's say you have, you know, just 2 random mounts in play. Like, this could be any dude. It could be...
Right.
Like this dude. But we have this. So this thing dies. This comes back into play exhausted. You get to, like, do stuff with this, and then, like, main action attack, side attack, mount on exhaust. Or, like, do this power, and then mount on exhaust, like...
Yeah, and I never got a chance to guard with Ancestral Army.
Right, I just played around that. Like, I just...
Well, I know.
Knew that it was not good to attack into this guy.
Right. It just, like, I don't know if there's, like, cards out there that allow you to force or give, like, Ancestral Army unit guard. That might be, like, a reasonable way to sort of continue the...
Well, it just for the sake of precons, like that card might just be bad.
Right.
Like, we don't know, because I don't know what the rest of the cards in the game look like.
Right.
But, like, so we were talking about like, his side ability seems very relevant. It's not insane, but it seems good. This is where he, like, tutors a thing. But then, like, the card that he adds to your pile seems, like, better than every card we played. Like...
So this visions can also be done on your draw pile, so I'm guessing, like... That's probably sort of the... Like, so the methodology is you could look at the top 3 cards, pick the best card, and then Dark Presence it away. Well, you put it on the second, right? Because the Dark... So I look at the top 3 cards.
Well, I mean, you could essentially pick the worst one, Dark Presence me, bottom one, and mill the other. Like,
right.
And leave me with the worst one.
Right.
But that's still just, like really donkey in a game where I draw 4 cards on my upkeep.
Right.
Like, in Magic, if you were able to Sensei's Divining Top your opponent, like... That would be a really miserable game to play.
Right.
But in a game where you draw, like, 3 or 4 a turn, it's not as important.
Correct.
But, like, so this guy, his, like, card that he adds to the pile is this, like, deal 4, deal 1 to everything. This card seems insane to me.
So
it's
not the... Well, yeah, and it's not even the strongest. Like, Jericho Kill has the Molten Gold, which is, like, just... I think it's, like, deal 1 to everything. Like, it's just a flat deal 1 to everything.
Well, this does 1 to everything, and 4 to a specific one.
But it also has the Elephant Rider, and so the Elephant Rider says as long as this has under 3 damage on it, it doesn't take any damage from non-combat effects.
Right, but can't I put Elephant Rider in this? Like, would that just be
could.
the same?
Yeah, you can summon the Elephant Rider in any deck.
Right, so, like, I don't know.
Is that his loyalty card?
Yeah.
That Earthquake is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he can tutor up the Elephant Rider with his power.
Right.
But yeah, like this was fun to me. I would be interested to see what the rest of the card pool looks like, because
It's big.
a lot of the cards we played seemed really similar to one another.
Sure.
Like essentially every guy, just generic man, was the exact same as every other generic man.
For the most
Like
part.
and just like obviously have different text on them, maybe have different power toughness or whatever, but like because we take the same number of actions, where do your resources come from, right? Like you ended up with 1,000,000 cards in hand,
Yeah.
but then you just like couldn't play them.
Yeah, I mean, the
And-
resources come from the dice, obviously. And that's always going to be a fixed, limited amount of, like, essentially dice pool.
Like does your resonance thing like generate them, or does it just break even?
No, it brings back 2. You spend 2 and you bring back 2.
So it breaks even.
Yeah. You spend 3, bring back 2. So you spend 1.
Oh, so it's like worse than breaking even, but you get to pick the sides of the 2 that you bring back. So maybe that's worth it.
Yeah, it fixes the dice for you. I think that's always going to be a powerful ability.
Yeah.
So, cool. Well, I appreciate everybody that joined in on the stream. I know at one point we had
Yeah.
upwards of like 4 viewers. Obviously, we're going to keep trying to figure this
Hopefully
game out.
we didn't bumble that too badly.
I don't think we missed anything major. There's just some trickiness on some of the abilities, and the rules don't give you a ton of clarity.
I'm interested in the timing on the thing that was like when somebody declares attack gives everybody armor 1, and if it's like just the ones that are in play, or if it's like everything for the whole turn.
Right. I think we can certainly ask that question out there in the world. So we will be back Sunday for a little Marvel Champions challenge action. So
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
we'll be streaming on. I will be streaming on the Southwest
Saturday.
channel on Saturday for
Transformers TCG.
Vector Sigma beta testing.
Yeah.
For the new Transformers cards.
That'll be exciting. I can't wait to see how you do. So,
Yeah.
all right, everybody. Thanks so much. We will see you all next stream.